Today, I'm Tamara Hooks, glad you're here, and we're moving on now to probably the easiest way for you to do any of the cooking, whether it's big cooking like a turkey, or small cooking like every day, and you can do it easily and faster and juicier and better thanks to the Fagor. This is a customer pick on hsn.com, and I know some of you have seen the presentation, but if you haven't seen how fast this can cook, we're going to give you a demonstration right now.
Just hang out with us, because you're going to be really impressed. So I'm going to pop in my frozen steaks, and we're going to talk about the technology. But now if you've ever forgotten to thaw the meat, and you've stopped by fast food, and then you feel guilty the next day, because you're like, oh man, if I just thawed the meat, I could have had a healthy meal. Now you can throw it in here from frozen. We're actually going to roast a bit of garlic. You're getting both layers, so you're getting both racks, which means double layer cooking. We've got our frozen straight from the bag potatoes right on the bottom there. And then all you do is pop your lid on top, put it into the on position, and instantly you're going to activate all three technologies. This is a Fagor oven. Fagor is really innovators in terms of tabletop ovens, kitchen electrics, but you're getting halogen convection and infrared technology. Instantly the halogen light turns on. You can actually see the technology right there. The infrared technology is actually what seals in moisture, which gives you a crispy outside and that beautiful moist interior. And then it also is a convection oven. So if you're somebody that never purchased a convection oven for your kitchen because they're so expensive, FYI, I didn't do it either because it's an extra $1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Now you can have convection technology on your countertop. It takes up just about a square foot of space, but it's clear, so you can see through it. It's at eye level. You don't have to bend over. You're going to love this oven. In fact, I only use my big oven, my big box one, to store pans.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because I keep this out all the time, all day long. This is how I do all of my food because it cooks 60% faster.
Okay.
So this is a 15-pound turkey.
Wow, that's
Ask me how long this took.
How long did that take?
Thank you for asking. It took just over an hour.
No, it did not.
I swear. So if you're somebody that does a holiday turkey, if you do a holiday goose, if you do Cornish hens, if you do holiday chickens, use this oven and you will want to walk up to me and Tamara and give us a big hug. Because it's that good.
It's that good. Think about that. So you're getting that extra ring.
Yeah, the ring actually allows you to cook vertically, and we'll talk about that here in a minute.
Okay.
But it comes included today.
Wow.
Normally we tell you to go to hsn.com and check out the package where you can buy all these parts and pieces.
Right.
Everything's included today.
And think about this. All you do is decide whether you want the red one, which is this one, or the black one. That's the first one we shared with you. And look, okay, 15-pound turkey.
I can hardly get it out.
Cooked in an hour.
Just
juicy,
over an hour.
Not dry.
Crispy.
Crispy.
So it is tasty and crispy. If you had the experience at Thanksgiving where you didn't love your turkey, I want you to just order this, and then next year you're going to love it. But here, I want to...
Oh, listen to that.
Listen to the crispy,
That's
the crunch.
what you want.
So it's beautiful, it's crispy, it's crunchy every single time. I actually have it, I'm going to flip it around. Well, no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to cut into it and show you how juicy it is.
Okay.
Because it's going to be beautiful each and every time. You can hear the crunch.
Wow.
Look what you get. Look at that turkey.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the moisture on the inside. Look at the juice. Look at that turkey. It is tasty. It is beautiful every single time. And you're not spending 6-7 hours cooking your turkey and then worrying about whether or not it's going. Look at the moisture.
Did it
just
dry
on the
out?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Would you like a bite?
Yeah, absolutely. This is like Thanksgiving 2.0.
Well, and the truth of the matter is, I know a lot of you do a holiday turkey. You do it for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, and you do the turkey. And you're going to do it a few times a year.
Yeah.
Here's the truth of the matter. You're now going to do turkey maybe once a month or every other month.
Why not?
Because it's easy. It only takes a limited amount of time. It takes just over an hour. It's crunchy, it's juicy, and it's moist, and it's delicious every time.
Yes.
And you're not spending all day doing it.
Yes.
So once your turkey's thawed, in just about an hour, you're going to get the tastiest, juiciest, crispy on the outside, moist on the inside turkey.
This is good. You're actually going to like turkey. You're not going to eat it because you feel like you have to, because it's the holidays.
Yeah.
You're going to eat it because you want to, and I love that idea too, because you can feed a large family or a family for a long time with just one turkey. You can make this more often, and when it tastes this good,
you can freeze it.
You can, and everybody's going to look forward to it. Okay, so about an hour for 15-pound turkey.
A little over an hour. We got our steaks there thawing, and now you can also bake in here. So any kind of bakeware or anything that would go in your conventional oven is going to work in this oven. So I don't want you to think that you need any kind of special bakeware or anything. You certainly don't. So this is just our little Pyrex dish. I'm going to go ahead and grab it out of here. These are our cinnamon rolls, but this could be cookies cookies, holiday cookies. It could be a pie. Anything you want to cook faster, I want you to pop inside this oven. And you know, it works perfectly with every single item you throw in here. It bakes, it broils, it even dehydrates. Look at our cinnamon rolls. Instead of 25-30 minutes in our oven, this was about 12 minutes in our Fagor oven.
Wait a minute, and not only 25 to 30 minutes in the regular oven, you have to wait for the oven to heat up
preheat.
too.
This you never have to preheat or defrost.
My mom used to get mad at us. She would say, "You heated up that whole oven just for 4 cinnamon rolls? Are you crazy? I have to pay for that."
It's a huge energy savings,
yes.
which then translates into money because you're not spending all the time heating up that big oven. Also, you don't have to preheat or defrost because the halogen instantly heats the inside.
Instantly.
So just as you mentioned, throw your cinnamon rolls in right away. You don't have to wait 15 minutes. Quickly, I want to talk about the technology because, you know, a lot of people hear the word convection, but they don't understand maybe what it does for your food. Convection is a superheated, supercharged, it's like a fan in the inside. And what it does is you can see that it's starting to spin those ping pong balls around. It's hugging every morsel, every bite, every bit of your food so that it cooks faster. It gives you that crunchy, crunchy flavor. And then right here, I'm going to lift this up, is that halogen light. This is a type of technology that, as far as I know, is not available in your conventional big box oven. You can only get it in this type of oven. And it's going to instantly heat the inside of your oven, which means no preheating, no defrosting of that steak. You saw it was totally frozen. And then the infrared technology is a different type of technology. And it's invisible, so that's why we're showing it to you in the animation there. But what it does is it seals in the moisture on the inside, giving you a crispy exterior and a moist interior. So if you've ever been to a restaurant and you're saying, you know, why is my food that I cook at home not so flavorful?
Right.
It's because you don't have the right technology.
That's right, and you've got it here. Or you go to a restaurant and you say, how is it that they can cook me a full steak and make it perfectly
in
that
12
quickly?
minutes, yeah.
Right, and it's because they're using this technology. I like that it is tabletop. I like that this is going to be just as great for a family of 2 as it is for a family of 12. Because you can have the bigger meals or a smaller meal. It is not cumbersome. It stays on your countertop. It's easy to clean. It cleans itself, which is really great. You can grill, bake, broil, steam, roast, dehydrate, air fry.
I get real excited about that one.
All of it.
Quickly, I want to talk about all the parts and pieces because, as I mentioned before, typically we would send you back to the website to, you know, get the little, you know, parts and pieces. They come all included today, which I love. So you're getting both of these racks, okay? So you're getting, it's a double layer cooking, basically. You can do top and bottom. Here's how you're going to air fry. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So you're getting both the racks. You're also getting the baking pan. This is a really high quality non-stick.
Yeah, we don't normally do that.
No. And then this is the extender ring, which takes it from 13 quarts to 18 quarts.
Okay.
Capacity. So you're doing vertical cooking. And then you get the, these will help you grab everything out, which are the little tongs, and you get the little lid holder. So if you want to pop your lid right on there. But here's my favorite thing to do in this oven. You're going to laugh at me.
Okay.
But I'm a pizza girl. I love a good pizza, okay? And I happen to like a good frozen pizza. It depends on the brand. You got to get the right brand.
Okay.
But typically it takes me 15 minutes to heat up my oven just to pop in a pizza to cook for 10.
Okay.
Drives me nuts. Bane of my existence.
Right.
Now, a pizza that says 10 minutes on the box, it takes 10 minutes because I don't have to defrost or preheat because once that halogen activates, it instantly turns on the light, which means it's almost instantly 400 degrees on the inside of this oven.
So if I don't have to defrost or preheat, I now have opened up a world of other meals that I can make, and I don't have to think about dinner before I even eat breakfast.
Correct.
Where you have to take the food out, or you're driving to work and you say, oh, I didn't take anything out for dinner tonight. And then you're thinking, okay, now what are we going to do?
Right.
With the Fagor, it takes all of the stress out. And if you're the one, like in my household, I'm the one who has to deal with the meals.
Yeah.
I have to think about it all the time. This helps to take that stress off.
It really does. 60% faster it's cooking. It's cooking healthier because guess what? You can air fry in this. So if you're somebody that's in the market for an air fryer, or if you've ever seen air fryers, maybe in a late night infomercial, and you've been really tempted to get one, but they're $200-300. Some of them are expensive and they're great, but the thing is, all they do is air fry.
Yeah.
This bakes, broils, dehydrates, cooks, whatever. This also air fries. Because of that convection, because of that halogen, it instantly superheats, which means that we're actually frying our food and our French fries and our chicken wings with air instead of oil.
So you didn't put any oil in there?
There's no oil. There's not just a little oil. There's no oil in our chicken wings. You can hear, you can actually see the crispy, you know, the crispiness right there. You can taste those French fries, which give you that beautiful crunch, that beautiful, you know, we like that fried taste.
Yeah.
But you don't have to use oil to get it.
Right.
And now you have the technology in your home that does everything, but also air fries.
Okay, this is the thing, and you can see, and I do see a lot of you on the phone, and a lot of you are on HSN.com. This is $30 off of our regular HSN price, which even at the regular, it's a customer pick. When you take off $30 and you give 3 flex pay, so you can get this home for under $20 on your credit card, and the fact that you can air fry, which means no oil. So when, you know, everybody around us says, you should stop eating fried food, you're like, I'm not going to stop eating fried food. It's almost impossible. Now you can do it without the oil, without the guilt. You can bake, you can do your turkeys, you can do your steaks. And it cleans itself. I mean, this is really the best of all worlds.
I have a cool job because I get to do really fun stuff. I love to cook, and I get to share recipes. But if you have an appliance that is a pain in the rear end to clean, it sits. It sits and it sits. And you're like, I really want to use that appliance, but it's a pain, you know, to clean. So this one actually is a built-in cleaning feature. So all I do is I pour a little bit of dish soap and then water on the inside there, and that's going to agitate those suds a little bit, get the suds going. And then all I want you to do, this will basically turn into a miniature dishwasher on the inside. I give it like a little bit of zhuzhing because I like to get those suds going.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that, but I like to do that. Now, let's say you want to take your cutlery and throw it in, or maybe you have some ramekins you want to throw on the inside. Because basically what's going to happen now is this is going to turn into a miniature dishwasher. There's a feature that says wash.
Okay.
Hit that button. I usually give it about 10, 12 minutes. That's the timer there, so you just have the little dial. And then it starts spinning, and it's going to start, you know, getting going in a minute. But then it shoots all the suds to the outside. The suds drag down the grease and grime and the stuff, and then it cleans itself for you as you're enjoying your meal. So by the time you're done with your meal, you come out, rinse it out, put it away, and you're good to go.
You're done. And see, that's the thing. When you have, this is what I always say is we embrace technology in every part of our life, every other part of our life. Why are we still cooking and cleaning the same way we've done forever, you know?
In that big box,
and taking a lot of time and taking a lot of energy. When you can cook up to 60% less time or 60% faster than a traditional conventional oven and still have that juiciness, that crispiness, and all that flavor that you're after, and you can do your main, your protein, your meal, and your side dishes all in the same oven at the same time.
Cooking. I now have one thing to clean, and it cleans itself.
And you don't have to do that dance of, well, I don't want the side dishes to get cold while I'm waiting for the protein to get done.
That's a really good point.
You can do it all at the same
together.
time.
So you can see we did our roast, and in the bottom we just did our root vegetables, and all the beautiful juices are going to kind of meld in with our vegetables there. But look what happens. You know, it's kind of a difficult science. You know, a lot of us we have very busy lives. And we go buy, you know, a nice cut of meat, and then we're worried about it drying out, or we're worried about overcooking it, or maybe we haven't cooked it right. Look at this.
Look at that.
Every time in your Fagor, because of those 3 cooking technologies, I challenge you to mess it up. Like, literally, it's almost impossible to mess up a meal in this oven. It's really difficult to do because you have 3 cooking technologies that are basically like your sous chefs. And that halogen, that convection, that infrared technology, they work for you. So whatever you put inside here, those 3 cooking technologies, they do that work so you don't have to.
Yes.
All you just want to do is season it a little bit. It's going to cook it perfectly. It has a dial just like your traditional oven. So you just choose your time, your temperature, and then you set it and you walk away. And that's what I love about it, is that it's so easy to use. And now look at the meal. You have a beautiful, I mean, look at, you have your vegetables done at the same time.
I mean, talk about it. This is the best fast food you will ever have.
It's a good point. It's a healthy fast food, isn't it?
Right.
You know, you think, I do this a lot. I talk to my mom about it a lot. I'm like, God, I remember Grandma cooking. Like, why can't I cook like her? Like, why? And, you know, my mom was like, she spent, literally, she would start dinner at 8 a.m.
Yeah, all day.
And so, of course, it tasted amazing. And, of course, it tasted homemade because it was, but she spent cooking all day. Now we have the technology available to us at a really affordable price to be able to make Grandma's home-cooked meals.
Yes.
But we can make them in a matter of, you know, an hour.
Right, as opposed to all day. And you're not sacrificing anything. You're not sacrificing texture, flavor, taste, or anything. When you, and you've seen, we've done a variety from steak to pizza to cinnamon rolls to roast to now even the most
Stuffed
delicate of stuffed fish, and you've got your broccoli down at the bottom. This is something, this is powerful enough to do something as big as a 15-pound turkey. But also it's not going to overdo the more delicate foods that you eat, like the stuffed fish. So if you're planning to, because we are at the end of the year, and you know what happens in January, everyone wants to eat healthier, right? You have where you can now air fry instead of using oil. You can have your fish and your vegetables, and you can do it better and juicier, so you're actually going to want to eat them.
Good point.
This is a customer pick on hsn.com, and I encourage you to read the reviews. I encourage you to get this home and try it. And when you use this, you'll say, why did it take so long to get it? Because your conventional oven cannot do in the time and energy what this can do, what the Fagor can do.
Well, it's not even available, as far as I know, in a conventional oven at home. You know, you can get convection, but it's really expensive. Now you get convection, halogen, and infrared. This fish, it comes with the recipe included. By the way, the manual comes with recipes. This is our stuffed fish. This was 11 minutes. So instead of getting out the frozen box and throwing it in the microwave, you can even do this for lunch. Your kids can do this for lunch. So it makes perfect fish. It cooks it faster. You don't have to thaw it. You can even, if you buy it frozen in the grocer's freezer, you can throw it in here frozen. I love this machine because it's so versatile. It air fries, it bakes, it broils, it dehydrates, it cooks, it barbecues, it cleans itself. So let's kind of just do a little review.
Let's do it. And I also would love for you to show us the controls on that too, because it's intuitive. It tells you what you need to do.
Yeah, you know, you don't like the machines where you got to be a computer. You know, it's a computer. You got to figure out. No, this one, all you do is it goes from thaw and wash. So same thing, and then all the way up to 480. So you choose your temperature there. No matter, so if you can, you know, flip a dial, that's all you do. Is you choose your temperature there. We're going to keep it on thaw and wash. Then you just choose your time. And most of the time, you're going to play with it a little because it cooks faster. So I want you to be conservative. If you're doing cookies and you think they might take 20 minutes, give it 10 and see where they're at. Just while you get the feel for this machine. Because what happens is it regulates the temperature inside so perfectly that if you set it to 350, it's always 350 on the inside. That's why the light goes on and off. And people always say to me, they're like, that light goes off. It's not broken. It's not malfunctioning. The halogen light is going on and off so that on the inside of the oven, it is perfectly the exact temperature you set it at.
Unlike our traditional box conventional oven, which you have hot spots and colder spots in your oven, you don't know if it's really 350 or if it started off as 350 and then it went down and then it went up. Who knows? Who knows? A lot of us buy, you know, our ovens can become inconsistent after a while. So in our last minute, you can see the pizza's done.
Yeah, our pizza's finished. Look how beautiful. It's got that beautiful crispy crust on the underneath side. It's that convection technology. You can see it's browning right there. I would probably give this another 1 minute. And then you have the cheese is perfectly done. You even have the roasted red peppers on top that are roasted perfectly. This only took 10 minutes as opposed to a pizza taking 10-15 minutes just to heat up your oven, just to pop the pizza in. You know what I mean? Like you turn on your oven and 20 minutes later it's ready to go. That drives me nuts. And then remember at the top, we started our steaks and they've actually been done here for a few minutes. We roasted our garlic at the exact same time. Nothing better in the world, in my opinion, than roasted garlic. And we also did our potatoes from frozen from the bag, and we did our potatoes in the bottom at the same time. It has the double layer cooking, and I'm missing oh, hand me that knife. And I'm going to cut right into my steak, because every single time you're going to get a beautiful, beautiful cut.
Every single time.
It really
is. Done through and through.
It's perfectly done all the way through from each and every time. From frozen.
From frozen to done.
Frozen steak.
And all you had to do was put it in. Fagor did the rest. I encourage you to get yours. It's 3 flex payments of $19.98. You just choose whether you want the black one or the red one. You get all of the inclusions.
The extender ring,
all of it,
the double layer racks.
And so definitely give us a call or go to hsn.com. And Kelly, thank you.
Thank you.
As always. I know for sure.